didn't he just say so? I threw the dishcloth into the sink. God, what was wrong with everyone all of a sudden? Maybe everyone had finally grasped that I'm nothing special. But their timing was pretty stupid. Stupid as hell, to be exact. Why couldn't they have figured that out 5 months sooner? I sniffled and wiped a spray of dishwater off my forehead. "Hey, baby," said a well-known voice. Ava, and happily, baby referred not to me, but to Nicholas. Otherwise, I'd be the one with her tongue down my throat right now. Nicholas was evidently happier about it than I would have been. "This place is dead," Ava said. Thankfully, the public exchange of bodily fluids had stopped, allowing Ava to speak. "Nicholas and I are just standing around like mannequins in a shop window," I replied. She sat opposite me on a bar stool. "So, why don't you come to Sophie's party?" Did I mention that Ava and Alex were getting to be good friends? They shared the same hobby, schlepping Emely someplace where Emely didn't want to go. "I can't leave Nicholas here all by himself," I said. "How long's your shift?" I glanced at the clock over my shoulder. 9:30 p.m. 2 more hours. Why? "At the end of your shift, I can help you finish up and close so you can come," she said. "I'll be here anyway." Correct me if I'm wrong, but you've never worked at a bar. So, it can't be that hard. I'm pretty good at just standing around and looking good. I'm sure. It's nice of you to offer, Ava, but I don't even know if I want to go to the party. She sighed. If you did only what you say you want, you'd never have ventured out of your mother's belly. If I had known then what I know now, that would have been a pretty savvy decision. I raised my chin as she rolled her eyes, giving me her typical, "What am I going to do with you?" look. I hated when she did that, because she didn't need to do anything with me, not a single thing. Don't be that way. Parties like this one are seriously swarming with hot guys. Swarming with them? I knew of one hot guy, more than enough for me, and he was exactly the person I would see if I went to the party. Did I want that? Stupid question. Obviously I did. The better question was whether I should go. "That may be," I said, "but even if you rattled off 20 compelling arguments, you'd still be out of luck because I don't have a costume." "You don't need a costume." "I don't want to be the only one there without one." "Since when do you care what other people think?" She laughed as she looked my clothes up and down. "Nevertheless," I mumbled, "I don't know if it'd be a good idea." "You can think about it on your own time," Nicholas said, butting in, "because I'm not going to need you here all night. Once the last group is taken off, I'm closing. No one else will be in tonight." I thought about the stack of books waiting for me in my dorm room. "Are you sure?" I asked. "Yes, I am. If anything changes, my sweetheart here and I will have everything well under control. Isn't that right?" he said, winking at Ava. I shrugged. "Okay, if you're okay with it." "I owe you one." "Don't worry about it," he said. "Have a good night, Emely." I thanked him and dried my hands on my apron. I made it back to the dorm 20 minutes later, immediately dropping my messenger bag on the floor. I grabbed my cell phone and plopped onto the bed. The display had nothing to report, so I tossed it onto my pillow with a sigh. Why wasn't he freaking talking to me? Had something happened I didn't know about? The whole thing seemed totally odd to me. What was he doing right now? Presumably, he was chatting up some other, much prettier girl to spend the night with. Someone who didn't act like me. I moaned in frustration. Maybe I should go to the party, just to see him. I had that option now. No, I should be glad I hadn't heard from him. Basically, that was exactly what I had said I wanted. I should be grateful because he had indirectly saved my life. That's right. Okay, I was resolved in my decision. I would definitely not go. Or should I? No. Period. Over.